Our society was responsible in a very systematic, cold-blooded way for the extermination of wolves. It wasn't just a happenstance, oh, this is inconveniencing me, let's kill it. It was like, okay, how do we get to the last one? How do we manufacture poison where the bitterness of the strychnine is concealed by the quarter inch of fat on the outside of the bait, so the animal swallows it, but not too big that it bites into it. They thought this through very carefully. And I think that there's a level, I guess I would call it a level of evil, even though I'll recognize certainly a large substrate of ignorance that I guess has to be credited to people 100 years ago who were involved in that. But in 2024, with the collapse of ecosystems, I'm just going to go ahead and call it in my value system a bad thing, wicked, evil. And I think that coming to grips with the wrong course that our society has taken in a democracy where the government is acting on behalf of all of us, at least in theory, I think that's an important thing for our society. I think it's important to confront the things that we did wrong, the things where we hurt others, where we did damage ultimately to ourselves, but certainly to the wolves and to the ecosystems. And that wolf-free introduction, yes, it follows the Endangered Species Act. It's the law of the land. We got to recover endangered species, and we got to conserve the ecosystems on which they depend. And wolf conservation certainly does conserve ecosystems. But I think for our society, there's another element. It's a maturity. It's a coming to grips with what we did, even if none of us who are around now were working on this program in 1924 or 1929 or whatever. But it was our society. It was our government. It was done on supposedly, at least theoretically, on our behalf. And by repudiating that, by saying that was wrong, we're going to fix it, we have taken a step forward in maturity as a society, in moral responsibility, and that can't hurt as we make decisions in the future in a very complex and vexing world.